What if I told you the biggest toy consumers in 2026 aren't children at all? From Jellycat to Labubu, the toys dominating our social feeds are being bought by people with master degrees and 401ks. Today, a new kind of consumer is shaping culture. The Kidult, adults who collect toys, visit theme parks, and engage with nostalgic brands, not just for fun, but for meaning. Hey everyone, welcome back to Josie Lab. I'm Josie, and today in this episode, we're unpacking a Kidult trend, who they are, what drives them, and how POP MART transformed a simple toy into something much bigger, a culture built on identity, fandom, and community.
The term Kidult has been around for decades, but every generation has had its own version of this behavior. What changes is the object. For this generation, it is Labubu, it's Jellycat, it is the blind box sitting on your desk right now. And what is different today is not just the object, it is the scale. Kidults alone now account for around $9 billion in toy sales annually, making them the single biggest driver of growth in the entire industry. This is not a side behavior anymore, it is a shift. And POP MART did not just tap into that shift, it accelerated it.
So we know the scale, but what's actually driving this? In my survey, I asked people to describe themselves as POP MART customers. 40% said casual buyer. 25% said just a curious observer. Only 15% identified as emotional collectors. So most people are just browsing, occasionally buying, not deeply invested. Or at least, that's what they think. But then I asked the same group how they feel before opening the box. 57% said excited, 20% said curious, and that's nearly 80% of people in a heightened emotional state over a toy. So the behavior is casual, but the feeling is not, which raises the question, if you're a casual buyer, why does it feel like so much more? Psychology might explain why. Alfred Adler called it overcompensation, the idea that when something is missing in early life, we unconsciously try to fill that gap later. If someone lacked toys, freedom, or emotional security growing up, that need doesn't disappear. It stays with you. And when you gain independence, buying a toy can become a quiet act of reclamation, a little way of saying, I can choose this now. This connects to a deeper idea, the inner child. The inner child represents the unmet needs and experiences we carry from early life. And those needs don't disappear. They resurface. And there's something else at play too. Think about a childhood object that made you feel safe. Psychologists call these transitional objects, things that provide comfort, stability, and a sense of self. POP MART's characters function in a similar way. They are not just decorative, they are emotional anchors. And in a world shaped by financial pressure, uncertainty, and constant comparison, a small, cute, and affordable object can feel grounding. It's not regression, it's integration. A psychologically healthy adult doesn't erase childhood, they carry it with them. Kidult behavior isn't immaturity, it's an adaptation. But here's what's interesting. This doesn't stay private for long. Once you buy that figure, you share it, you post it, you trade it, and something personal becomes communal. Each POP MART character carries a distinct tone. Molly, Skullpanda, Demu, collectors align with specific characters as extensions of their own taste. But my data tells a different story. On average, people rated identity expression just 1.92 out of 5, and feeling competitive watching others unbox, just 2.21 out of 5. So the identity and social pressure narrative brands lean into, consumers are more self-aware than that. They are not buying to perform. They're buying because it genuinely feels good. And that quiet, personal pleasure, shared across millions of people, is what builds community, not competition, connection. The rise of Kidult isn't just a market trend. It's a culture signal. It tells us that adulthood no longer means abandoning joy. It means finding new ways to hold on to it. And for many people, a blind box isn't just a toy. It's a small ritual of anticipation in an unpredictable world, a quiet form of self-care. POP MART didn't create this trend. They just understood it and built something much bigger than a toy brand. A space where growing up and staying playful can exist at the same time. And that understanding didn't happen by accident. So how did Pop Mart do it? And that's what we are getting into next, breaking down how Pop Mart built its presence across TikTok, Instagram, Rednote, YouTube, and how each platform shapes the way the brand is seen, shared, and experienced. If you want to catch the one, make sure you're subscribed and leave a like if this episode made you think. I'll see you in the next one.